Hi, Angel Valenzuela here, and thank you for watching another great episode of the Sky River RV Show. Mike Beardsley is going to be back soon. What you should know is that this show is about our legacy lines. Now you're probably asking, what's a legacy line? Well, I'm here to tell you that a legacy line is a manufacturer that's been in business for more than just a couple of years. We don't take the decision to put your family in something lightly, so we kind of choose manufacturers that have been around a very, very long time and have survived the cycles of the economy and have gotten a chance to get it right, but not at your expense. We have manufacturers like Winnebago, Itasca. Winnebago is an over 60-year company. They just had their first 50-year employee, and they are in some ways the industry standard. We have Newmar, which is a family-owned and operated company, and by the way, a completely debt-free company, and is over 40 years in business. We also celebrate our business by offering Berkshire Hathaway's Coachman Forest River product. That's a manufacturer that's been in business for over 50 years. In fact, many of the vehicles here by Coachman have a 50th anniversary sticker on them. When you take into consideration a 60, 40, and 50-year manufacturer, those brands tend to offer some important things to you as a buyer. For instance, service network may be vitally important in your purchase decision. And so we know that when things do go wrong, and they're RVs and you have to have a sense of humor in a toolbox, that things that do go wrong are backed by these manufacturers that have service networks nationwide and a dealership that offers service in almost every state. We want your vacations to be happy and enjoyable, so that's why we choose manufacturers that offer the highest quality product. Now, the highest quality product doesn't always mean the highest price point, and I'm sure my friend Ken Scott's going to share that with you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thanks, Angel. Listen, guys, today we're going to talk briefly about some of the product lines we carry here at Sky River RV. Namely, I'm standing in front of Coachman's 27-foot Pursuit. It's one of the nation's best entry model motorhomes for your family to go camping in. It's got a tremendous amount of features and benefits I want to share with you. This company's been around for over 40 years. In fact, 3 of the large manufacturers we carry here at Sky River RV have been in the business for over 40 years. Namely, Winnebago, Coachman, and Newmar. One of the things I'd like to point out to you guys is on this 27-foot Coachman Pursuit, it comes equipped with xenon headlights. This type of feature you expect to find on much higher end motorhomes. In addition to those headlights, we have side view cameras that allow you to see what's in the lane next to you before you change lanes. So there's a lot of safety features built into this price point on this entry motorhome from Coachman. You can clearly see it's a Ford V10. This is just not any V10, it's actually the 3rd generation V10. If you look at the side of this unit here, you'll see that they've even included frameless windows, which gives you a cleaner, sleeker look with a little bit more privacy for you and your family inside. And let's not forget, it comes equipped with automatic jacks, automatic leveling system. In addition, you also have a large power awning. At the push of a button, you can set your camp up in a matter of moments. Before we go inside, I wanted to point out to you guys, the nicest aspect about a small motorhome is typically the size. But as you can clearly see here with this Coachman Pursuit, there's a full wall slide in a 27-foot package. It has a space inside as if it was 34 feet. But you have the ability to go to any one of those state parks out there that have size restrictions. This here is a fantastic, small, affordable, well-equipped Class A motorhome from Coachman. Welcome inside, guys. We're now sitting inside of the 27-foot Pursuit from Coachman. Did I mention earlier they've been around for 50 years? The unique thing about the current product models today is they've actually gone back to some RVs from the 80s, where they've reintroduced the overhead bed, which gives some families the options of considering an A class today versus only selling for a C class. What that basically means is most C class motorhomes have more sleeping areas. As you can see, completely lined with the netting for small kids so they won't have any issues of falling out and getting injured. Very well thought out, very well designed for a practical application for another sleeping area. You can't say enough about these overhead beds in the A classes today. You can see it doesn't seem very claustrophobic in here, does it? It's quite spacious, and that's because of the full wall slide on your patio side. The cockpit's pretty easy to use. You've got the privacy curtains put up the front, which keeps all of the heat out of the unit. It feels quite comfortable in here right now. We're moving back to the galley area of the motorhome right now. As you can see, this is quite a spacious kitchen area for a 27-foot motorhome. I can prepare a breakfast, lunch, dinner, no time at all. It comes equipped with a nice, lovely Wedgwood oven, a traditional 3-burner range top with a high output up front, complete with a microwave oven. Decent storage spaces in the kitchen area for some of your canned goods and such. This kitchen comes complete with a Dometic refrigerator freezer model. This appears to be a 6 cubic foot refrigerator, which is more than enough ample space to put your perishable goods. To the right of the refrigerator, we have a really nice and spacious pantry for your canned goods and such. And remarkably, in this 27-foot Pursuit from Coachman, there's a king-size bed, complete with entertainment for those back here that want to watch some last-minute movies and things of that sort. A nice rear window for great visibility. Sometimes your best focal points on a trip are not what's in front of you, but what's behind you. So why not complement the motorhome with the rear window in the bed area? We're sitting in the dinette of this Pursuit now, and as you can see, it's sort of a wraparound sort of J-lounge seating area with a very large table to accommodate 4 people quite handily. The nicest thing about this setup is the entertainment in here. Traditionally, it's located in the front of the cab area, but in here, it's actually located on the patio side. So we don't get a lot of light coming in, glaring off of that flat screen television. It's going to have a pretty decent picture because of the location. I want to personally thank you guys for taking some time to spend with us today here at Sky River RV. We're discussing our legacy products. Particularly today, we're focusing primarily on this Pursuit by Coachman, which is a magnificent 27-foot Class A motorhome. I hope I see you down here someday soon, because California is RVers' paradise. Signing off, this is Ken Scott at Sky River. Have a nice day.
The end of summer does not mean the end of fun. The kids are back in school and most vacationers are back at home, so it's a great time to go camping. And best of all, Sky River RV's end of summer sale begins, and so does the savings on the last few remaining 2014 models. You can call, visit us on web, or just stop by and browse the highest quality brands at every price point. It may be the end of summer, but it's the beginning of an incredible adventure for you and your family in an RV from Sky River RV.
Noble Productions and Central Coast Now Television brings you Live Local, Think Local, Buy Local, a small business marketing campaign and upcoming television show. Internet purchases only give back 1% to the community. Chain store purchases give back 13% to the community. Purchases made in local stores give back 43% to the community. Buying local is giving back. It's helping your neighbor, your family, and your friends. Business owners interested in being a part of the Live Local, Think Local, Buy Local campaign, please give me a call. Why can't we shop our way back to a better local community?
Welcome everybody to another Sky River RV TV segment on motorhomes, and in particular on coaches that have a long tradition, and you know, we've categorized them maybe as legacy coaches, or companies that have been in business for a long time and doing an outstanding job with their products. And at Sky River, we look for those kind of products to offer to our customers, because there's a lot of you know, history and significant advantage to choosing those kinds of coaches because of quality and value. And we like to have those available to anybody who'd be interested in that class, of course, for RV purchases. So this is a Newmar coach I'm standing in front of, and this particular model is a 2903. The plus to that is, here in California, where we've got some challenging accesses to some of our nicer state parks, you know, there's sort of an arbitrary, hey, get it under 30 feet to make sure you can get into some of those smaller places. And although there is some logic to picking the right floor plan for your family situation, regardless of how big that coach would be, so you can meet your own expectation, this model is at 30 and under and does cover all of those access points that have a little bit tighter restriction. This is one step up from their base model, but it's a full body paint coach. And the finish on a full body paint coach means less issues for ownership. There's no decal fade, no peeling and rolling, and so the overall appearance of the coach looks great for a longer period of time. And we all want to take care of our stuff. We take care of our vehicles that we drive every day. We want our motorhome to look nice as well. Here we are on the right side of this model 2903, and from this angle you can probably see the high gloss of the outside paint. We talked about the full body paint earlier, but I also want to talk about the fact that this coach comes with a shielded awning on the right side of the coach, and so it's a Dometic brand power awning, which is nice, and in this case shielded, so if you do an accidental tree branch swipe, some trees look fluffy, but there could be a nice thick branch in there, so that's nice to see that extra touch of having the shield there to lessen the need to replace fabrics if you have that kind of a situation. Another plus on this coach is that the awning topper, or slide out topper I should call it, is there on the slide out compartment. And the plus for those is, hey, it's going to shed debris that accumulates on the top of the coach if you're sitting for a few days under something like a pine tree. Pine cones, pine needles could accumulate up there, and you're going to want to clean those off. So you got to weigh in on the value of that slide topper being there. If you're young and agile and can get up the ladder and sweep that off before you head off to your next campsite, then no problem. But depending on your situation, or if you just want that convenience, it's nice to see that's there, lessening the need to go up and do additional things at the roof of the coach. So let's continue on with a few things in the Newmar product. We talked about the company in general, and now we're inside the coach. And you know, there's some things that go on in here that add to the enjoyment of ownership. The finish on the woodwork is exceptional. The backsplash is artfully done and functional, of course. And there are some things inside the coach. I'll start by pointing out the headliner. It's a vinyl type of headliner. It's soft. It adds to both sound reduction and thermal qualities for controlling heat and air, depending on where you're at and what you're doing. A main thing I like about this 2903 is if you follow me to the back of the coach, this slide goes from the driver's seat all the way back here to the end of the back wall in the bedroom. And size does matter in RVs, especially when you're on extended trips or confined in the coach due to weather. And so this is one of the largest looking, roomiest 29-foot coaches you can get. And it just means you're going to be able to move around the coach, feel better about the space that you're occupying, and still be able to get back to a nice bedroom privacy space too, with an excellent pocket door slider. And it's just satin smooth, and it has a really nice mechanism for the release on the door. I want you to come down and look at our coaches and compare the products that we have. Newmar's just one of them. We're back to this discussion on legacy product and companies that have been in business for 30 to 40 years. They learn from customers and from operations over time on how to do things better. And you'll find a lot of that type of product here at Sky River RV, companies that have been doing it, refining their techniques and skills. It allows them to innovate, look at comfort drive on their diesel coaches. It allows them to engineer properly, and it results in ownership satisfaction more than other products that don't quite hit that level of satisfaction. So please come down. I'm Mark Stillions here at Sky River RV. Come down and see us, compare the products. They're outstanding. We hope to see you soon.
Sky River RV Service Department understands complete hitch work and RV repairs of all kinds. We even perform RV body work. Need a special part? Try us first. We have a complete RV parts department. You can browse our showroom and see the latest and greatest in RV equipment. We even offer propane and propane accessories. And we're open on Saturdays to assist you in your parts needs. Sky River RV. Excellent products, excellent service, excellent prices.
So let's share a little bit about one of the oldest legacy lines in the RV industry. Let's talk for a minute about a name that everyone knows, Winnebago. Winnebago's been around for almost 60 years. In fact, at a recent Winnebago gathering, we just congratulated Winnebago's first 50-year employee. That's no small feat in today's job market and in today's world. But let's get back to Legacy. Why is Winnebago the most trusted name in motorhome manufacturing? Well, one, they've been around forever. But two, they do everything on site at the factory. They extrude 80% of the aluminum that's built in this coach on site. Winnebago builds several product lines across a lot of spectrums. So we're just going to touch just a few of them today, but we have a large selection of Winnebago motorhomes for you campers that are thinking about buying your third coach the first time. What do I mean by that? Well, there are a lot of dealers in the area that offer different vehicles that are usually your first trade-ins. With a Winnebago, the average owner can own an RV for 5 to 10 years on average before they trade in to another Winnebago product. Take a look here. This is the Winnebago Rayo on the Mercedes Freightliner chassis. The great thing about this is this is a 25-foot Class A motorhome. That's right, a 25-foot Class A motorhome on a diesel chassis, Mercedes diesel chassis. Now this changes the game because this is a vehicle that will average about 15 miles to the gallon in a Class A motorhome. For anyone who's owned a Class A motorhome in the past, you'd know that 8 to 7 is a realistic mileage per gallon on a older Class A motorhome. With today's engines, and especially with a little bit of Mercedes technology, this is a vehicle that at minimum will average 15 miles to the gallon. These mirrors have side view cameras built into them for traffic control. So those cars that are on either side of you don't become an issue when during lane changes. You simply put on your left turn signal or your right turn signal and you can see down both sides of the RV while you're in traffic. A couple of nice features. A lot of your smaller Mercedes chassis platforms in the market, although are nice, don't have a lot of exterior storage. Not in this 25-foot Rayo. Take a look. Things like fishing equipment, beach chairs, maybe even a dog run or dog pen for your small puppies or your big ones. You'll notice that all of them have large baggage assist handles with one-key lock systems. A lot of manufacturers out there use a small key that will open any compartment on any RV in the industry. Not a Winnebago. This key is individually keyed for this motorhome. That makes this coach completely different than some of the other brands in the industry. You'll notice that everything is done with a European design in this particular coach. Everything is well thought out. You have your kitchen sink, deep bowl, and deep enough to put a pan in to fill up so you can boil water or wash a dish or even wash a head of lettuce. The nice thing about it is, a lot of RVs, when they offer you a kitchen sink, don't incorporate counter space in a small 25-foot motorhome. In other words, if you have a sink, sometimes you have to sacrifice counter space to make a small sandwich. So the nice thing is this sink folds away, the lid folds down right on top of here, and you have a usable surface for preparing food. They cover your range nicely, and you can see here it's a 2-burner propane range cook with a high output. Winnebago engineers think with safety in mind first. One of the great things that they do is they offer a locking mechanism on your slide-out system. The reason this is important is so that no accidents happen. No one's going to put a slide-out out next to a picnic bench or a tree by accident. No one's going to bring it in with hands in the way or people in the way. You simply put the key in place and turn the vehicle in the on position, and you push the button on or off for easy operation. The batteries are off in this coach right now, but I'm sure we can show you when you come on in for a tour. Winnebago also offers an inverter. An inverter is great for making a pot of coffee, and you're really going to want a feature like this in a coach like this. And the reason why is because in some RV parks they have noise restrictions, so you can't run a generator at 6 o'clock in the morning. Some of our national parks that you might be camping in a coach this size won't allow you to run your generator till a certain point in the morning. But you're still going to want your cup of coffee, or you might want to catch up on the news. So you just pop on the inverter and you're able to operate a small appliance like a television or a coffee pot. You have holding tank heaters on board for those of you cold weather adventurers. You just simply flip a switch and the heat pads turn on this and keep your tanks from freezing. One of the great things about this 25-foot coach is that you have a driver's door. It's nice and easy to get in and out of, so that if you have to pull into a fuel station, you can exit the vehicle from this side without going through the motorhome like most traditional motorhomes. And one of the nicest benefits is it's a secondary safety feature, so if you need a secondary exit, heaven forbid, you can get in and out. They even have a window that rolls up and down for your toll roads. There's a lot to talk about in this particular product. Let's go over just some basics real quick. A 25-foot Class A motorhome from a legacy manufacturer that's been in business over 60 years. 15 miles to the gallon on a Mercedes platform. That, folks, is an excellent product at the highest quality at one of the best price points. And if you have any questions about it, stop on by and let one of our team members show you around.
The end of summer does not mean the end of fun. The kids are back in school and most vacationers are back at home, so it's a great time to go camping. And best of all, Sky River RV's end of summer sale begins, and so does the savings on the last few remaining 2014 models. You can call, visit us on web, or just stop by and browse the highest quality brands at every price point. It may be the end of summer, but it's the beginning of an incredible adventure for you and your family in an RV from Sky River RV.
Noble Productions and Central Coast Now Television brings you Live Local, Think Local, Buy Local, a small business marketing campaign and upcoming television show. Internet purchases only give back 1% to the community. Chain store purchases give back 13% to the community. Purchases made in local stores give back 43% to the community. Buying local is giving back. It's helping your neighbor, your family, and your friends. Business owners interested in being a part of the Live Local, Think Local, Buy Local campaign, please give me a call. Why can't we shop our way back to a better local community?
Sky River RV Service Department understands complete hitch work and RV repairs of all kinds. We even perform RV body work. Need a special part? Try us first. We have a complete RV parts department. You can browse our showroom and see the latest and greatest in RV equipment. We even offer propane and propane accessories. And we're open on Saturdays to assist you in your parts needs. Sky River RV. Excellent products, excellent service, excellent prices.
Hey guys, this is Ken Scott from Sky River. Welcome back. We're going to continue our coverage of the heritage legacy of all these fantastic manufacturers we have in our inventory here at Sky River RV. And of course, we saved the best for last. Airstream manufacturer. One of the oldest manufacturers probably of all brands out there today. Over 80 years in existence. They build a quality product, and today we're going to try to share a few facts about this lovely product from Airstream. The windows in here are also pop riveted in the international model, and this is a signature series that was designed by Christopher Deem, who was an interior designer and architect out of the Bay Area, that they utilize for special projects that Airstream decides to make from time to time throughout the year. So I was basically touching a little bit about the awning. It's a zip-D awning, and you can see it's got an encased metal covering to protect the interior skin so that it'll last a little bit longer. But here's one feature I want to point out to you on the Airstream travel trailer, and it's really unique to me, I think, and maybe unique to the industry, is this door jamb here. It's a metal door jamb. Probably one of the sturdiest doors I've seen on a travel trailer in my entire 20-year career. I'm going to give this door a little close right now so you can see how sturdy this door jamb is on an Airstream, on every Airstream travel trailer. That's the part of the trailer that's going to be utilized the most. Every single day you go out camping, you're going to open and close that door repetitively. I can assure you this door jamb will not fail you. We're going to step inside now and I'll point out a few of the eloquent features inside of an Airstream travel trailer. Hello again, guys. Welcome to the interior decor of a 25-foot signature series international trailer from Airstream Incorporated. I'm sitting at the dining area. I'm currently sitting on what we refer to as an ultra leather material. It's something that Airstream utilizes in their products because it's a lot softer. It's about 10 times as durable as leather, but you can clean it with some mild soap and water, which will maintain its beautiful, beautiful appearance. If we look over in the kitchen here, you'll see that this faucet that is in the international models is more beautiful than some folks' homes. Right here in the very back of this 25-foot Airstream travel trailer, we have these beautiful panoramic wraparound windows, which is just a beautiful aspect of an Airstream trailer. Lets in so much natural light, but it gives the appearance of this 25-footer appearing as though it's about 50 feet in length. You cannot have enough windows when you're in a beautiful area camping with your loved ones. The interior skin of Airstream has made a moderate change. It's just absolutely elegant. They didn't have this aluminum skin before, so someone decided, how can you raise the bar with Airstream? Let's take that aluminum from the outside and apply it on the inside. Very, very clean lines, very antiseptic looking, very contemporary. Here in the galley area, we have a traditional 3-burner range with a high output, a large 22-inch oven just below it, a nice vent fan with a light above the range. Just adjacent to that, we have a nice little pantry, a lovely faux lighter wood decking floor, a nice little refrigerator freezer set up here, and just on this side of the seating area, there's an LED television. Now, what's brand new for Airstream in the travel trailer industry right now is their new ducted air conditioning system. I can't tell you how impressive that is. In the past, they all had a drop AC like most RVs have in the travel trailer area. But Airstream finally joined the ranks of all the other manufacturers that gives you ducted air conditioning, takes the main AC unit itself, takes that noise outside, but now provides you with cool air conditioning throughout the entire RV, whether your door to the bedroom is closed or open. So kudos to Airstream for coming aboard in the 21st century with a more modernized AC system. Leaving the galley now, guys, I'm right in the area of the bathroom location. It's a split bath, pretty common today. Shower on the left, which would be the opposing patio side, and then your water closet or toilet room on the patio side. The bedroom itself has got a walk-around queen bed, a nice cabinet over here in the corner. There's also another little closet in the corridor of the hallway. And then, of course, you get this beautiful, again, panoramic wraparound window, which let a lot of beautiful natural light inside this bedroom when you're sitting there on the coast watching the waves crest the shore. So when you decide you want us to meet your Airstream needs, come on by and visit us at Sky River RV. We'll make it fun for you. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Take care.
Thanks, guys. I'm sure there's so much more to share about our legacy lines. And you folks at home have taken out quite a bit of your day to watch this with us. We want you to know that when you go camping, that it's important to us what you put your family in. That brands like Airstream, with over 80 years in business, Road Trek with over 40 years in business, Newmar with over 40 years in business, Forest River with over 50 years in business, and Winnebago with over 60 years in business, all have a common theme. They're the industry standards. They're the legacy in campgrounds. They're what most people aspire to buy and what you deserve to own. And we'll accept nothing less here at Sky River RV than the highest quality brands at every price point. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon, and stop on by and say hi, or just come on in for a cup of coffee. And guys, we look forward to Mike Beardsley's return. So I'm sure, send us some emails telling us how much you miss him. Talk soon.